So there are a lot of Assassin's Creed games, and let's be honest, you probably don't have the time to play all of them. So I went through every Assassin's Creed game I've actually played and ranked them by one simple question: was it worth my time and money? And I'm not going to pretend I've played every single one. If I haven't played it, straight into the didn't play tier. No fake rankings, no nostalgia carrying a game, just my honest verdict on which AC games basically worth your time and which ones you can skip. So let's start with the first one, Assassin's Creed, well, the first one, Assassin's Creed 1, 2007. Look, this is perfect. Depends on you. This released, basically, it's a prototype of the whole Assassin's Creed. They uh, really just bare bones. It does have its own atmosphere, unique atmosphere. It's from the Crusader era, and it does have its own unique visuals. Something about the protagonist himself, Altair, is just really cool, but at the same time, he's nonchalant. Basically, he does not speak. He just at times just kind of boring. But the problem with this game was it just basically is repetitive. Like the whole core loop of this game is just basically go to kill this specific Templar from each city, and its way it's done is just repetitive. Like you have to do the same exact thing, and the parkour itself is already clunky with really boring, in my opinion. Combat just relies all on encounter, nothing too special here. Again, it's just as I said, it's just really just bare bones, and I would think it is on the shorter side of the Assassin's Creed in terms of story, in terms of length. It's about like what maximum 12 hours, I think. I think if you're basically just curious about the series origins, or you're just a completionist and want to see how it all started, it definitely is worth it. Like it is an interesting game to go back to. So yeah, it depends on you. It's just perfect on that. Otherwise, I really don't just see myself. You don't have to play it that much, but yeah, like if you want to go back, for sure, it's a really interesting, and yeah, you never know. You might even like it, like legit. But for me, it's alright. Just nothing too crazy here. But what is crazy is Assassin's Creed 2. And now this one is a must play. Assassin's Creed 2, if every single person told me which Assassin's Creed game I should start with, and I'm new to the franchise, basically this game, Assassin's Creed 2, is what, for me, is what actually started it all. It laid all the foundation from the games coming after. It had basically everything you want from an Assassin's Creed game. They fixed every single problem from the first one, like the repetitive mission design, the boring protagonist, even cooler settings. I think what the Renaissance era from Italy. Look, it has everything. The mission variety incredible. Ezio, like if you look through Ezio's story from where he started and until he becomes this iconic assassin, you just play Assassin's Creed 2. Basically that's it. Like I don't want to go too crazy about it. It's must play. It is really long game, and I do have a problem with the game itself and the midway length. It just takes too long. I don't like the pacing in the middle of the game. Basically, um, it has some its own issues in terms of still it's just still figuring out the parkour is not the best how smooth it is, obviously, but it's good enough. It's clears Assassin's Creed 1 for sure. Combat is alright. It is improved, but it still relies on the counter time, like the counter system. Um, but what you get here, basically, man, like uh, one of the best still, no matter what, is a classic Assassin's Creed game with an awesome protagonist with Ezio. Um, Come on, man, absolutely must play. Now the second one, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, the original one, not the resynced, not the remake. I would give it a yes. I mean, look, Assassin's Creed 4, the original one, does have its few problems that makes it just not as must play. And the remake, well, we're gonna talk about the remake. Um, basically one is still, no matter what, the original Assassin's Creed 4 is still one of the best out here in terms of Assassin's Creed. The pirate settings, of course, is just incredible. Edward Kenway's story, bro, is just still so good in terms of his development arc. Um, Look, what you get here is basically still incredible naval exploration with its amazing naval combat as well. Uh, the open Caribbean world still looks really amazing to this day. Of course, it has this amazing atmosphere from the shanties, the storm, the shipwreck, all this. Oh, it's just still amazing. I do. The only thing it is just brings it down a notch is just, in my opinion, first of all, the stealth is not good. Like, there's no crouch button. Like, come on, man. You literally have to go through the grass just to you'll hide. Other than that, you go outside the grass, you just stand up like an idiot. Like, no, man. Like, that's just annoying. And the also the core assassin Templar thing plot, it just at that point, when it came out, they abandoned the Desmond. Like they moved on from Desmond, so it is lackluster. I do still think that the tailing and the eavesdrop missions is just so frustrating to this day. So it does bring it down a notch, but still, if you want to play the original, amazing game. Assassin's Creed Bloodlines. This is the game from PSP. I think I did not play, so I can't say much about that. Assassin's Creed 3 now. Assassin's Creed 3 is when I played that one, I don't know, I just did not enjoy it that much personally. It's alright. Um, it does have its own reinvention of the series after I think after Revelations. They wanted to just move on from Ezio and actually reinvent the series with a completely new protagonist with Connor Kenway. The I think was the American Revolution era, which is still to this day very cool. Um, it's just that, and it even introduced the naval combat. Actually, started from this game as well. However, Assassin's Creed 4 is still they just improved upon it, so it is better. Um, I just think the problem with it for me is just it took a long time to actually get there to be actually fun AC game. Uh, like basically you spend like at least first quarter of the game, I think, to spend you playing with someone else. Literally plays another protagonist, which is fine. I mean, as a story wise, cool, but like that's just I hate it. That it just pissed me off. And Connor himself, it's just flat, man. Like I don't, the guy just did not. I did not connect with the guy, in my opinion. Um, he does have his combat system with the tomahawk. They introduced the tomahawk and the rob dart. I think it's all cool, but in my opinion, it's actually just too easy, too simplified. They want to make it more flashy, basically, compared to the AC from the AC trilogy of the Ezio era. I think was better in my opinion. Here in AC3 is just more flashy, and I don't know. It's some people like it, but I just did not connect with it. And I just didn't find myself enjoying it that much. I no, it's actually not necessary. I'm sorry. I tried. I wanted to depend on you, but no, it's actually really not that necessary, man. Like, you might as well just play Assassin's Creed before Black Flag, in my opinion. Yeah, it's actually not necessary. Yeah. Uh, AC Shadows. So that one I played about like 5 hours, and then I'm like, nope, I did not like it. I just got myself to look. I'm not an RPG fan, anyways. I'll explain later why. And at that point, when it came out, and with all the controversy I saw, and it just uh, first of all, the story did not click. I did not like the whole idea, in my opinion. It's just they really does not still no matter they try to act like this game is Assassin's Creed with the Nawe as a protagonist. They brought back all the stealth and stuff, but it's just no, man. Like it's not Assassin's Creed. This is not Assassin's, especially when you get to uh, Reach. What was the name? Yes, okay. No, man. Like this is not. I don't enjoy that. That's not Assassin's Creed for me, and I just stopped. I couldn't find myself to play this game. It does have a cool Japan settings. The graphics was incredible. Yeah, it's all that cool, fancy, but they're really just a wasted opportunity in terms because we all wanted a feudal Japan era Assassin's Creed, and they just, in my opinion, for me, they messed it up. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, on the other hand, is my favorite, my personal favorite Assassin's Creed, but I'm not gonna be biased. This one is a yes. I will go with a yes. I really wanted to play as a must play because I still think it is my not just my favorite Assassin's Creed game. I generally think it is better than Assassin's Creed 2. But there's just a little bit of let down in some areas that I would say, you know what, fine, it's a yes. Maybe I'll change it later on when we finish the ranking, but I do think for now it's a yes. Mainly because, look, first, it's just a continuation of Assassin's Creed 2, continuing Ezio's story, but this is the most developed Ezio story I liked. It did not, they fixed the part with Assassin's Creed 2 where it's just in the middle of the middle of the game. They did not, like, it was perfectly paced. Unlike Assassin's Creed 2, I like the settings, I like the villain as well. I like the whole Borgia liberation mission or type of quest. Even though it can get kind of repetitive, but it is cool. It's just a whole. I think Ubisoft basically wanted to do this liberating thing type mission, like just like from the Far Cry games. It just got introduced here in the Brotherhood. Basically, yeah, I have just basically two problems. The Borgia Town missions got kind of a bit repetitive. I like them fine. I tolerated it, but it is technically kind of repetitive. And while I like the Rome setting, and it was dense, it was incredible, but it's kind of basically a single city at the end of the day, and it did not have much variety as I like it from Assassin's Creed 2. Assassin's Creed 2 discovered from the Nintendo DS. I did not play that, so I don't know why. I did not play that. Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry. Now this one is pretty. I actually enjoyed that one. This is actually yes. Well, mainly because this is a DLC, and I truly believe this is on the shorter side. It's like max, like what, 6 hours maximum. That's for me. I think it's just maximum. You can even do like shorter than that. It just takes everything with Assassin's Creed, the same assets from all Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, but instead you play as Edward's quartermaster. What is it, Adewale? I think it's a cool character. I really enjoyed. I like the settings. I like the idea of the. It's more really a more grounded story. He's not a fun protagonist or anything. He has his own motives. Basically, I want you to play it as this is like sort of an epilogue after Assassin's Creed 4. You will definitely like it. It's a different tone. Although I don't, there's not that much that mission variety though. However, it is cool. Like the story is nice. It's just nothing too special, nothing too crazy in terms of mechanics. But like if you play it for like 3 to 4 hours and I think it's pretty cheap. I don't see why not. Like I really can't. That's why I put it in yes. Like in terms of the money and time, hell yeah, it's worth it, man. Like I enjoyed it personally. I think it's cool to discover as well as the story, even though there's not. It just reuses a lot of Black Flag though, but it's still awesome. It's really awesome to see his story, especially if I'm pretty sure you might get for like at some point for free. Why not? Maybe like PlayStation Plus or anything. You will definitely enjoy that one. Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation. Yes, that's a perfect skip. Actually, it's more of not necessary. One thing though, if you have the PS Vita, go play this game. This game was built for the PS Vita, basically utilizes all its functions. But other than that, this game is really forgettable. It just basically that's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to go too much in depth because we got other games in here. It's not really necessary unless only if you got the PS Vita. Other than because the PS Vita actually with this Assassin's Creed game, it is an open world. Like they actually put a whole AC on a PS Vita and a small handheld device, which is pretty cool. I still think it's pretty cool, but yeah. But other than that, nah, it's forgettable, bro. Like it's not it. AC Mirage. This one, yeah, this just it depends on you because when this came out, I was actually pretty excited because at that point we kind of just like fed up from the RPG games, and Ubisoft decided, you know what, let me give you an OG, old school Assassin's Creed game, and it came out at a perfect time in my opinion. It plays Basim in the Iraq era, incredible. I really enjoyed his story. It's just that the gameplay, they tried to do the old school thing, but did not succeed that much. It does not hit like Actually, the old school AC games like Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood. Um, it still has this RPG mechanics from the RPG games. Um, it is fine. But other than that, I would go with yeah. It depends on you really. Like if you don't feel like it, you don't have to play it. Like in terms of if you already got enough from Assassin's Creed, the OG ones, you don't have to necessarily play that one. It's just it basically meant as a small service to the OG fans, basically. So yeah, I would go. It depends on you for sure. Assassin's Creed Identity, I don't know what that is, so I'll skip. Now Assassin's Creed Origins, this is still, I think, one of the best, or so no, not one of the best, the best RPG game of the old RPG series. I absolutely enjoyed that one. Um, Look, man, Bayek is just such an incredible character. Egypt, the ancient Egypt, wow, so good. When they introduced this game, I was skeptical as hell. Like I was like, what, like RPG and like what's going on? This is not Assassin's Creed that I know of. But they really convinced me. Like, wow, this is incredible. Um, if they're gonna lean into RPG, you know what? If it's gonna be like this, hell yeah. Well, of course, that did not happen. But Assassin's Creed Origins, absolutely a game that you should absolutely experience if you like the RPG, especially if you like the RPG. And if you're not an RPG fan, fine, it's no problem. You'll still have a great time with this one. One of the biggest reasons why I genuinely think this is the best RPG, not just RPG game, like one of the best in the franchise in the RPG era. You don't have to grind. Like you really don't have to grind that much at all. They want to experience the story and this vast open world ancient Egypt. Like nothing more you can ask for that. They did an incredible job down to every detail, and it all basically it all started. Uh, it is actually the origin of the Assassin's Creed Templar story arc, so that's also a bonus. But yeah, man, absolutely, it's a perfect yes game. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Oh man, I first of all, when I was so excited when this came out, I was like Greek, hell yeah, man, the Greek era, uh, Greek mythology. I was so excited. I'm a huge fan of the Greek mythology, and when this came out, I was like, let's go. They removed they stripped everything of Assassin's Creed. There's no hidden blade. There's no really any assassins part in the game. This game is basically Greek mythology RPG game, just slapped on Assassin's Creed. Basically, that's it. I which of course when I came out, I did not know that. So when I played, I was like, okay, this is cool. I'm having fun. I'm grinding this, and I like the story and everything. I'm liking the Cassandra. It's pretty cool. But then it comes to a point where like the grind is just too much to experience one story, man. It's just like I'm not grinding all this just to finish the story. I came halfway at about like level 20 something or close to level 30 and I still have to grind more just to finish the story, this damn story that is just like I don't want it. Like I don't care anymore. It's just not fun at all. Like the game is too much, too bloated, too big. I mean, a lot of people like that, and that's why I put it. Depends on you. A lot of people will enjoy this. I just couldn't, man. I just wanted to. I want to explore the story, but it's like if I'm gonna grind a story and the story's not that really, it's not hitting so far, in my opinion, because Ubisoft care more about like the grind, exploring the map, which is the map is incredible. Like the way the Greek mythology is done here, wow. But like I am not an RPG guy in the first place. So when I found myself have to go through all this just to finish the game, I just got tired of it, man. So it is the perfect depends on you game. Uh, if you like the Greek mythology, you like the exploring the. It has a lot of side quests, and a lot of most side quests are just annoying. You just fetch me that, bring me this, do that. Like so, it's nothing special in my opinion, but it's part of the grind. Uh, and you like grinding RPG games in general, hell yeah. Other than that, I just don't recommend it. It's just too much now. This is not Assassin's Creed. Like I'm speaking honestly, man. Like it's not Assassin's Creed. So yeah, I was so disappointed with Odyssey, even though I was so excited, but it's just not it anymore. Assassin's Creed Revelations, yes, this one it closes perfectly the Ezio arc. The fact you finally get Altair to speak and has an own character now, that's a huge bonus in my opinion. You the setting was in Istanbul, I think. Um, yeah, in Istanbul, and you basically that world is, in my opinion, is kind of forgettable. I can't lie, like it's nothing too crazy, but it is well crafted. I would say that. They introduced the hook blade mechanic, which is I still think is pretty cool idea. It does help with the parkour, but right now when you look play it, it's nothing too special. But it is cool at the time when I played it. Um, for me, this game is more of the it is or like in some aspects it's technically kind of worse than Brotherhood, but it is. Some people actually like Revelation than Brotherhood. I don't know, it's crazy, but some people do. And I can get why. Like they really, what they did here is really unique. With the Altair and Ezio, merging in one story. I don't want to speak more about that. And also Desmond here is really different from AC2 and Brotherhood. You'll see why. And they did not utilize him like with. I really wish they utilized him more, but they didn't. Um, Other than that, it's a yes game. Like you have to continue finish the Ezio arc. If you love Ezio, for sure you've already played it. So yes, incredible. Assassin's Creed Rogue. Um, Yo, I would say I don't care. This is the yes game, bro. I genuinely like that whole idea. You play as a Templar. This is it, bro. You play as a Templar, bro. This is so cool, man. But the thing is, they did not utilize it. The story of the whole thing is like more of a concept, and they just I think they didn't have the time nor the budget to go deep into that because they wanted to work on other projects. So yeah, that's the problem with this game. It is just they basically threw everything from it's the same mechanics exactly as the AC4 Black Flag. So yeah, you play Sher Cormac and his perspective of the story and his moral complexity here in this game is worth exploring, in my opinion. However, other than that, I just if they took everything with Assassin's Creed forward and used the reset asset and you just say, you know what, you play as a Templar this time with different, basically a winter, North Atlantic era. I think it's set what 7 years after the AC4. Uh, I think that's it. It's pretty much like you don't have to tell me more than that. It's just worth it in my opinion. But uh, it is smaller scope though, less content of course than the main series. But it's just the whole idea, the whole premise is just worth exploring. So absolutely, go ahead and play it. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Uh, Man, should I skip? I think I'll go skip. Uh, it's just I'm sorry, Jacob and Eve. It's just not. It's forgettable story. I'm sorry, bro. The London era. It's cool, but they did not utilize it well. Um, I don't know, man. It's just not good. Not good enough. Not good enough. And at this point, when I play, it's like people were already complaining about uh, that the Assassin's is done for. Everyone got tired of it. The same formula. I was just like, nah, man. Just skip it. It's not worth it, bro. Assassin's Creed Unity. Yes, absolutely. When this came, I played this game when it came out with all the bugs and the glitches. I played it all there, and I still think the French Revolution era, with its amazing to this day unforgettable parkour. I think absolutely go play. Like they even there's co-op even introduced co-op, which is pretty cool. However, nobody plays that, but I'm just telling you they introduced a co-op game for player mode. So it is pretty cool. Uh, it's still to this day you can even see they announced like a dense NPCs, and you actually be amazing how they did that. Like it's like wow, like the large crowd surrounding it. Especially this is a next gen game when the first next gen game in the Xbox One PS4 era, and the fact that they managed to utilize that, just wow, like just really really good. It does have problems with the story. I think his name is Arno. It's just weak story. Arno's story is just not that crazy. Um, Combat even took a step back. It's not. It does not hit like the. Not even. It does not even. This, Assassin's Creed 4 is even better. Like it takes a step down. I don't know why they. I guess they focus more on the parkour in my opinion than the combat. Um, I heard this to this day there's some bugs, but you barely. I think you barely get it. So, but it is. Trust me, Assassin's Creed Unity. I think you need to play it. The French Revolution, the parkour, even with this weak story, is fine. Like Arno is a good enough character. I think it's worth getting into for sure. For sure. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I did not play down because at that point, after what happened with me with Odyssey, I was like, I'm not gonna play a game. They basically said, you know what, we'll double down on it, and we don't care. You're gonna enjoy it. No, bro, like this is bloated as hell, and it'll grind again. Even though I love the Vikings era, I really want to explore it, but it's like at this point, I'm done, man. I'm not gonna grind a game just to finish one story and play a game. It's not fun for me. Assassin's Creed, I don't know. I can't even read it, so I didn't play those. That's for sure. Chronicles, is that the Russian one? Yeah, I think that's the Russian one. I did not play. I did not play any of the Chronicles games. I think it was 2D games. I did not play, so I can speak on that. Now this one, Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced is a must play. I already talked about it in my last video. I did a whole review. Go check it out. This is basically the reason why I put this. I believe the remake is better than the Black Flag for several reasons. The graphics is better. They added a crouch button and made the stealth way better. And what is it? And the open world is seamless this time. In Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, the original one, is not seamless. You have to go through a loading, loading between between moving the worlds. So it is annoying. And they kept everything that's almost the same. Yes, they added new content even if it's not the best, they still added new content, and it's actually worth it, and it does help in the naval combat. I think I genuinely like what they did here. They respected the material, which is just awesome from developers. Not a lot of devs want to do that anymore. They just either remaster the game, or when they remake it, they change the whole game. So at least they respected the material, and to some extent. And they also they removed the tailing missions. They made it way better. Even there is the tailing mission, of course, still there, but even if you fail, you basically you can just do whatever you want, and you still can continue the mission without failing. Look, all these quality of life improvements, and while keeping everything, the history and everything almost the same, it makes it a must play. Now I do think there's a lot of yes here, so I would say we're gonna move some stuff around. I would say this one is better than Revelations, better than Rogue, and better than Unity. So it does deserve its own must play. Like, yeah. What else? I would say I gotta put this game because it's so forgettable, man. Like it's all like. It's not enough to just justify if you have the PS Vita. Not a lot of people have the PS Vita, so honestly, it's just skip. And I would say Assassin's Syndicate is not necessary. It's you can try it, you can play if you want, if you're completionist, but it's really not necessary at all. Yeah, you can skip Assassin's Creed 3. Valhalla, in my opinion, I would have put it skip, but considering what I know of this game, but I did not play, so I can't say anything. Unity, Rogue, yeah, I mean, I think that's it pretty much. I think it's perfect for me. Freedom Cry, maybe it depends on you, but it is not necessary. It can legit, like, it is a short Assassin's Creed, and if you miss it, maybe you haven't played for a long time, it's a perfect game to, especially it's an epilogue after Black Flag, so yeah, it is worth it. Rogue, the whole premise is really cool. I think you should explore it. Yeah, I think this is it. This is perfect ranking in my opinion. Tell me, you guys, how do you think about the well, the ranking? Maybe I got a lot of things wrong, so you guys tell me. Yeah, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and follow me on X down below in the link in the description. And a Lost Prince out.